Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Laura and Antonio's Virtual Jazz Club. And I kind of can't believe it's Friday. I feel like I was just saying Happy Friday last week. There's a bug up there. I just noticed. Sorry. Here we go. It's almost summer now, and there's bugs abounding. Can't reach it. Not what you were expecting to see at the start of this video. Want me to get you a... Well, here's your extra... Thank you. Your extra entertainment for this weekend. Let's say that was a good luck charm. That's how we're starting off this video tonight, with getting rid of a bug. Some of you might have been here a few weeks ago when there was a big spider behind me that Antonio courageously got rid of for me. I really appreciated that. So, alright, I'm going to start over again. Happy Friday. Welcome to Laura and Antonio's Virtual Jazz Club. We are doing these concerts every night at 8:30 p.m. and it's been such a pleasure sharing our music with you all this time. We are almost at the end of week number 10 now, and it's been so great having our audience grow this whole time, and we so appreciate all of our friends and family who've been sharing these videos and helping us to expand our audience over these past 10 weeks. Thank you.
It's a mosquito.
Oh, okay. I thought it was for our listeners out there. I know most people are afraid of spiders. Spiders don't bother me that much unless they're like really large, but I can't deal with moths, and that's what I thought that was at first. So I kind of freaked out a little bit. It's a little mosquito. Thank you. So anyway, we'd like to say thank you to all of our patrons who have been making this virtual jazz club possible for us. We really appreciate your support. If you'd like to become a patron of Laura Dubin Jazz, please visit my website by clicking on the link right in this video. If you're watching on YouTube, simply click on the arrow underneath the video, and that's where you'll find the link. And when you get to that page, you will find 3 ways that you can make a contribution. The first is...
purchase our albums.
The second is...
make a one-time donation.
And the third is...
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to donate, but you prefer not to do it online, there are other methods. Please send me a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method.
We always respect the privacy of our donors.
So we've got a lot of jazz standards on the menu for tonight, and the first piece we'd like to play is something that probably, let's say, 90% of people who play some piano, maybe if you studied lessons when you were younger or if you just kind of dabbled in it, I'd say most people know how to play this song called Heart and Soul, but it's actually a real jazz standard, not only like, you know, a piano duet, piano lesson duet. It's actually a song by Hoagy Carmichael, who wrote Skylark and The Nearness of You and so many amazing pieces of music. And this is a really fun tune he wrote, and the first time I actually heard a real jazz version of it, I kind of appreciated it more and realized it's a really beautiful song. And this arrangement was actually inspired by the pianist George Shearing. I hope you enjoy this rendition of Heart and Soul. called Heart and Soul by Hoagie Carmichael. And I'm sure anybody out there who's played some piano in their life has probably played a nice piano duet version of that. And it's really fun to kind of listen to the original, go back to the original music there and kind of experience that song in a different way. Thank you all for joining us. I know a lot of people were just tuning in. Please leave a comment and say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And feel free to introduce yourself if you're watching for the first time. And if you are watching for the first time and you were here at the beginning, please note that our videos do not normally start with bugs on the wall. Not knocking on wood right now. Hopefully that'll be one of the last times this happens this summer.
Yeah, I think I just opened the door because I was checking something, and probably when I opened
it was just waiting to come inside.
Exactly.
Probably because we ran our air conditioner a little bit today, and the bug wanted to come in, get some cooled off a little bit.
Exactly.
So let's see. Next, we'd like to play a piece called Nature Boy, and this song was made famous by the great Nat King Cole, a great pianist and singer. It was composed by a man named Eden Abez, which was not really his real name, but kind of a name that he gave himself. And apparently, this man was one of the original hippies before the word hippie was even a term in the 1960s.
Yeah.
He was, if you see some pictures of him, actually there's going to be a couple photos coming. He had very long hair, and this is like 1940s and 50s, where it was not very common for a man to have long hair like that. And he kind of lived in the woods and actually had followers of kind of his movement of getting back to nature. And those people who followed his way of life were actually called nature boys. So I guess that's why he wrote the song.
I like that.
It's pretty funny to think how it ended up in the hands of Nat King Cole, who is like very clean cut and kind of, you know, when you see pictures of him, he just is very, you know, sophisticated looking, and his music kind of has that vibe. So it's really interesting how those two people came together. Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, the hippie lifestyle or anything like that. I don't judge at all. I just think it's interesting how in that period of time that ended up happening.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is our kind of Latin jazz inspired version of Nature Boy. So that's Nat King Cole, and then that's Eden Abez, the composer, with him. Yeah. That was fun. That was called Nature Boy, composed by Eden Abez and made famous, of course, by Nat King Cole. I just tried to hit a note on the piano that wasn't there. Once in a while I do that when I get up here on the octave and I feel like I want to play another key that doesn't exist. maybe, yeah. There are very few rare pianos out there that have more than 88 keys. This is pretty standard, 88. But there are a couple, I think, Bosendorfer is a brand that makes some pianos with like 90 keys or 92 keys. It'd be really cool to play one of those someday. They're very rare. I think there's literally only a few of them in the whole world. But anyway, I digress. Since we have a lot of people joining us now, we just like to say one more time, a huge thank you to all of our patrons who have been making this virtual jazz club possible for us. It's really been a dream come true and such a joy to be able to share our music with you during this time and in this way. And it's been great because now our audience isn't only limited to people who live in Rochester, because through the power of the internet, people all over the world can experience our music now. And
yeah,
so
this
it's
is
been
amazing.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we so appreciate all the community support that we've been receiving from our local community and beyond. It really means the world to us. If you'd like to become a patron of Laura Dubin Jazz and join in the fun, please click on the link in the video. It will take you to my website, lauradubin.com. If you're not watching on a touchscreen device, you can simply go to lauradubin.com later on another device and then click on the music/store page. And when you arrive there, you'll find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. And the first is
purchase our albums.
The second is
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to donate, but you prefer not to do it online for any reason, you can send me a private Facebook message or you can email me through the contact form on my website and we can talk about another method.
And we always respect the privacy of our donors.
So there are probably a lot of fans of the movie Casablanca out there, and it's such a classic and iconic movie, really. And this is the famous song from that movie called As Time Goes By. that was called As Time Goes By, which of course comes from the classic movie Casablanca. And we played a really, really cool gig a few months ago before everything started shutting down at Artisan Works, which, by the way, is like literally one of the most awesome places in Rochester. It is such a great place. I assume, they're probably not open now, but once things start opening up again, we highly recommend that you check out Artisan Works if you've never been. And we were actually scheduled originally to play a concert in this room this month.
Is this a museum, right?
It's an art gallery. It's a local art gallery.
Okay, yeah.
And literally, like, practically every square inch of this big building is covered with amazing artwork.
Yeah, but that room where we played that gig was very nice, and they have a beautiful piano and a stage, and it was so good.
So I mentioned that because this Artisan Works has different galleries and different rooms where they have events, and we played an event a few months ago in a room called the Casablanca Room, which is it's a new part of the building, and the whole theme of the room is the movie Casablanca.
Yeah.
So there's different, like, a lot of Moroccan artwork around, and actually the whole room, I think, is supposed to look kind of like the bar that they go to in the movie that Humphrey Bogart hangs out at all the time. And I think they had the movie kind of playing on a screen.
Yeah, I
in the
remember
room.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were supposed to perform in that room sometime this month. Hopefully, whenever things open up again, that'll happen. But now, when I think of the movie Casablanca, I also think of that amazing room in Artisan Works. So when we can reconvene again, we recommend that you go, and hopefully we'll perform there someday in real life. So anyway, continuing with the music, we'd like to play another Great American Songbook tune. This one's by Jerome Kern, which had lyrics by Oscar Hammerstein. And it's a really interesting tune, especially for me, because it's got so many different modulations and kind of unexpected key changes in places where you might not normally think there would be a key change in the middle of the song. So it's very interesting to me for that reason, and it's also just a great tune. This is called Nobody Else But Me.
But me.
Except for you. That was called Nobody Else But Me by Jerome Kern and Oscar Hammerstein. Got a few more pieces to play for you, and this next one is a really soulful tune, which is just so much fun to play, and I think a lot of jazz musicians really just have a lot of fun playing this one. This was composed by the keyboard player Joe Zawinul. It was made famous by the alto sax player Cannonball Adderley when Joe Zawinul was actually playing in his group, his quintet. And this is called Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. Or the alternate French title, Merci, Merci, Merci. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, it's actually Mercy. Mercy, Mercy with a Y. called Mercy, Mercy, Mercy by Joe Zawinul. And I just realized in the middle that I forgot to put poor Joe up on the wall here. So while we're doing, and it was just a couple, it was literally like right underneath this one. Oh, maybe not. It was actually under, here we go. So while we're doing our last final announcements here, I'm going to play this little slideshow here. It's the second time I did that this week. The other night we played a Chopin waltz, and I had these very great historic portraits of Chopin that I just completely forgot to show. So maybe later we'll play that slideshow.
Here is.
There's Joe, yeah. Maybe we'll play Chopin at the end when we're reading through the comments. So if you haven't left a comment already, please leave a comment and say hello. After we play this last song, we're going to read through all the comments on Facebook and YouTube and say hello to everybody. So let us know what part of the world you're watching from, and feel free to introduce yourself if you are new here, because we are always so excited to make new friends here. I don't know why I picked up my phone.
Just missing one.
For later, yeah. So, we got one song left, and before we play the last tune of the evening, just one more time, a huge thank you to all of our patrons of Laura Dubin Jazz who have been making this dream come true for us, this virtual jazz club. If you'd like to become a patron, please visit lauradubin.com and go to the music/store page, or you can simply click on the link right in the video. If you're watching on YouTube, just click on the arrow underneath the video, and that's where you'll find it. You will find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution, and the first is
purchase our albums.
The second way is
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you prefer not to donate online, but you'd like to make a donation, you can send me a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method.
We always respect the privacy of our donors.
Ooh, very articulate. And speaking of articulate, I just lost my train of thought there. I was going to say, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to contact me in either of those ways. Everything on my website is secure, but I do know that sometimes people prefer not to do transactions online, and that's totally okay. And if you're not able to donate right now, that's also completely okay. Your support just by being here tonight and spending your Friday evening with us really means the world to us, so thank you so much. And the last tune we're going to play is a very bluesy number. In fact, it is a blues tune. And it was composed by a blues pianist named Avery Parrish. Although I learned this tune from an album called Sunny Side Up, which we actually mentioned a couple times this week. And Ray Bryant is the pianist on that album. We played a Ray Bryant tune recently. I think that's why we talked about it. But it's a great album. It features Dizzy Gillespie, Sonny Stitt, and Sonny Rollins, which is why it's called Sunny Side Up, Sunny with an O. But the pianist on that album is Ray Bryant, and he just does this great bluesy rendition of this tune. And this is called After Hours. So an appropriate tune for the last song. It's getting late in the evening. You can imagine that you're maybe in a smoky basement jazz club in the 1950s or something as you listen to this one. with a bang there. That was called After Hours, and boy, it sure sounded like it too. So that's all the music for tonight, but we hope that you will stick around and chat with us for a few minutes. I saw some comments popping up while we were playing, so I'm excited to see who was listening out there tonight. By the way, I'm not sure how well you could tell in the videos. This was totally not planned on purpose, but Antonio and I are wearing very similar outfits tonight. Both got green cargo shorts and a black t-shirt that's kind of whimsical. Yeah. Antonio's shirt, he got that shirt in Paris. It's the history of art. I'm not sure. Exactly. It's self-portraits of all these great artists in the style that they would have painted themselves. And then my shirt's from Carnegie Hall. It says practice, 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 which...
How did you get Carnegie Hall?
Practice, practice, practice.
Practice, practice.
That's the famous joke. The full joke is that somebody was out on the street and they asked somebody how to get to Carnegie Hall. That was their answer.
It's for the address, no?
Yeah.
Directions.
So I believe it looks like we have a new listener tonight, Rosa Eisenman. Thank you so much for watching, Rosa. Great to have you here.
Hello, Rosa.
Perhaps we've met before. Sometimes it's hard for me to see. These Facebook profile pictures are very small. But if you're watching for the first time, thank you so much for joining us here in this little corner of the world.
It's the shot with both of us, right? I mean,
oh, you know what? I haven't changed them both yet.
Yeah, that is good because sometimes it's just switching the camera and it's not point. But now, yeah.
Turn off that. There we go.
Very nice.
Back here in a second. Gonna do it on here too.
Perfect.
There we go. All right. Camera angle's fixed. Thank you for reminding me of that tonight.
This is great.
Oh, and I'm going to play this Chopin slideshow in the background. Even though,
yeah, we missed that one.
Yeah, even though we didn't play any Chopin tonight. A few nights ago, we played Chopin's Waltz in B minor.
Frederick.
I completely forgot to put this slideshow here, and I felt really bad for poor Chopin, so I'm going to put it here now.
Perfect.
So, Rosa, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rosa.
Jim and Judy Henderson say, merci, merci, merci. Great song.
Merci, merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Glad you like that one. It's really fun to play. Merci, merci, merci. Yeah. Hey, Scott Anthony. Thank you so much for watching.
Hello, Scott. Thank you for watching.
He says the Buckinghams did a top 40 version in 1967.
Oh.
I'm not sure which tune that was referring to because I
What year?
I can't see what time that he left this comment, but maybe he was talking about Mercy, Mercy, Mercy.
Mercy?
Said 1967.
Ah, okay, because Weather Report make another... Well, many people do a version of this, even Buddy Rich, big band. And,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing about Buddy Rich. I'm laughing about a little...
That's a very cool version if you check it about him.
Yeah. Hey, Donna. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, Donna, for watching. Yay.
Oh, okay. So Scott must have been talking about the same tune because Donna says, Mercy, Mercy, Mercy was performed by the Buckinghams. That's what Scott just mentioned.
Okay.
On Dick Clark's American Bandstand in 1967 and was in the top 100 for many weeks and rose to number 3 in the Billboard. Wow. Very impressive stats for that song. It's a great tune and just it's got something really simple yet infectious and powerful about it.
Especially the B part.
Mm-hmm.
You can find this kind of texture in a lot of music, not only jazz but pop and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
This
very influential.
Exactly. Yeah, the Beatles has a lot of things, and probably you can.
That's
see
true.
the influence of that.
I can kind of imagine some of them now. Now that you say that,
it's very original. We love that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josa. We know.
Well, it seems like that was a really popular song today because I see like a whole bunch of comments about that song. Yeah. Glad we played it. It was a great way to spend our Friday. So your mom says hello, and she loves that song also. She says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Merci, merci, merci.
Yeah.
Hola, ma.
Gracias, ma.
Thank you for watching, and hola to Mary Lou and to Alejandro Sr. and Jr. and Deanna. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you all.
Siobhan. Hi, Siobhan.
Hey, Siobhan.
She also says merci, merci, merci for a wonderful comment. Hooray for Le Weekend. Yes.
Le Weekend, mademoiselle.
Joni. Hi, Joni and Alicia. They
Alicia.
also liked that song too. It said beautiful and fast paced. Yeah. Yay, so much fun.
Straight.
Okay, Rosa is from Rochester here. Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much.
Rosa is...
Rosa Eisenman.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Rosa, for watching.
Thank you so much. And I see that my dad's watching. Hi, Dad. Great to have you here again.
Hello, Jan. Thank you for watching.
We really miss you.
I remember we played Mercy Mercy with you one time.
Oh, yeah.
When you played your saxophone.
We got to get him in one of these videos
Yeah.
sometime. Maybe we'll have a socially distant video where we're all wearing masks.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, Jan.
Yeah. So I see that there are a lot of comments here tonight, and I know that they're not all showing up right now. So I'm going to read through all of these comments again later. And if I missed your comment, I'm going to reply directly to you. So, yeah, super fun program tonight.
Yeah,
it's a great way for us to, well, I shouldn't say end the week, but, you know, the weekdays.
It's Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Dylan's watching again. Hey, Dylan. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for watching.
Hello, Dylan. Yeah.
And our new friend Overdue is watching. It says, here with my mom. Hi, great to have you both here.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much. And this is on YouTube now. So we are delighted that, you know, people are watching on Facebook and YouTube now.
It's great.
It's great to have, you know, both options there now, and you can watch on
Yes.
different devices, whatever's comfortable for you. So that's all for tonight. We will see you back here again in about 23 hours. Hope you will join us every night at 8:30 p.m. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.